Hey guys, Joe Madden of Pick Dogs, joined today by Goran and Ashley for your free pick for Saturday, December 11th.
Honestly, Ashley, this Bayern Munich game versus Mainz, I think it's going to be a slaughterhouse for Mainz. And have in mind that Mainz is a pretty solid team this season, especially on the defensive end, where they conceded only 14 goals in 14 games so far. But even without like three or four of their starters, we saw what Bayern did to Barcelona in the midweek in the Champions League, and it
Yep.
wasn't pretty. Uh, they have beaten Borussia Dortmund last weekend, and I think they will keep beating everybody at the moment right now. So it, Bayern in over 3.5 is at plus 105 right now, and that's gonna be my pick here. The last three games when Bayern was the home team against Mainz were 5-2 Bayern, 6-1 Bayern, and 6-0 Bayern.
Right.
They're scoring a ton of goals. You have Lewandowski scoring like crazy. You have Müller scoring. Sané is scoring. I think that's the team that has a ton of depth, and whoever's going to be out for this game can be replaced easily. I think it's going to be a great game for Bayern.
Yeah. So you didn't steal my pick because you didn't know what it was, but that was mine. I was looking at Bayern and over 2.5 and way too expensive. So the only way to find value is to shoot for the Bayern and over 3.5. But what I'll do instead of that, so Bayern are scoring in over 70% of their in first half of their matches, and Mainz surprisingly are scoring in over half of their first halves. But I think Bayern can cover it alone, so I'm just going to take the first half total over 1.5. This is kind of my go-to bet for Bayern a lot. It's tough to find value on a minus 500 favorite, right? So they typically, and like you said, with these the last three head-to-heads were just ridiculous amount of goals. So I don't see any reason why we can't get two in the first, especially with Mainz scoring in the first and half of theirs. So whether it's just counting on Bayern or both of them, I think we can see 2 goals in the first half. And you can actually get that at minus 105. So that's a great price too.
I see that at minus 120 right now, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see at least 3 goals in the first half. So over 2.5 is plus 275 in the first half. And I will even sprinkle something on Bayern and over 4.5 at plus 200.
And I'll
Honestly,
tell you, just as a lot, like surprisingly, as much of a powerhouse as Bayern is, they're both teams to score is hitting in over 70% of their matches. So with their fantastic offense, they are actually conceding. So, I wouldn't blame anybody for taking Bayern to win and both teams to score. You get a nice plus 130 on that. I think it's a good shot that Mainz does put up at least one here on them.
yeah, Bayern's defense is not great this season, so
Gotta love that plus money, you guys. If you're looking for Ashley and Goran's best bets, make sure you head on over to pickdogs.com. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything from the Pick Dogs crew.